Hello and welcome to Crystal of the Month. Bit delayed. I normally have this ready for the start of the month, but it's been a really hectic time. And our crystal is Opal. Different charts have different crystals, so I do tend to work with the Swarovski chart on the crystals, and Opal comes in many different colours. So I have an example of Boulder Opal, which is Australian, and I purchased it in The Rock, a lovely, a very aptly named location in Sydney. And there's just lovely crystal resellers there. I just had a ball. Absolutely loved it. There is some glints. Oh, we might just see some blues and greens, and I think some oranges. Oh, maybe even better there. I think this is what people think opal is like. It's that white, milky white background with flashes of colour coming through. It's quite mystical and it's quite magical, I think, opal can be, because it has that in sort of inner depth. It's highly, highly prized. It's very valuable. And of course, Australia, who has been gifted, by the gods, huge reserves of natural beauty hidden beneath the earth. The lads and ladies that mine opal, they do an amazing, amazing job. So we have fire opal, boulder opal, as you can see. And the boulder part is that the opal is inside of a boulder. So it's not in a seam where they would mine it. They'd just pick up a boulder and chop it in half and then find the opal in there and polish it. So boulder opal. Opal itself is a really cosmic crystal, so it helps us connect to that really high cosmic intelligence, and it's a really fine, fine crystal. It has old wisdom in there. So for some of us, it could be a real doorway into our Akashic records, our past lives. It's a really romantic stone, and it helps us in terms of finding love, but it also alerts us to infidelity. So it is about true love. It's about that true love aspect, which is really interesting. It is a very interesting stone to have. And then we have finer colours of opal, solid opal. I've only got a couple of examples here. So this is pink opal. Almost looks like pink morganite or pink aragonite. A little bit like rose quartz, but it's a bit soapier than rose quartz. So it is that sort of milky, opalescent sort of look to it. And then we have green opal, which has maybe a bit more character to it. This is an old piece. These pieces are out of my crystal healing kit that my students use. So as you can see, it's quite fine. They're quite fine and delicate in colour, and that is a lovely way to think about opal. That it's a really delicate and soft energy. The pink opal in particular, as you can imagine, certainly comes into healing the higher heart aspects of our emotional well-being, our friendships, relationships. All of those things are in this part of our body. And then we have the green opal, which is a really good physical healer, specifically in the heart space. So if this month is your birthday, then think about opal as that cosmic connection. Is it time to, I suppose, start to find what is right for you? And especially coming up to the end of the year, this last few months, are we looking towards the future? That cosmic connection could be actually quite a good thing to think about. When I was talking about opal with a lovely friend of mine, and in Scotland, opal is perceived to be quite an unlucky stone. So when we get an opal in our rings, it tends to be quite unlucky, mainly because it falls out of the setting really quickly. So that was always seen as a sign of bad luck. However, opal jewellery, and I used to sell lots of opal jewellery, fire opal jewellery back in Scotland, the sort of turquoise blues and the really fiery milky white opal. People loved it. They just loved again, back to that word mystical, the mystical patterns that were sort of embedded, the coding embedded in the crystal. So don't get too tied up in terms of the sort of the bad luck aspect. I think it's really nicer to think about the more mystical aspects of opal. So enjoy your birthday this month. It's a big month. October is always a big vibrational month. We've got lots of transitions going on. And we can see that globally there are transitions going on. So enjoy this month, and I hope it's a good one. Till the next time, take care for now.